For years, you have been called the loudest band in New York. How do you feel about that title today?
We just love loud music. We always played crazy loud. So, um, I don't know. It just seems super natural. I think it's fun to go to a concert when it's like crazy loud and everything's out of control, and we still love doing that.
So now, your latest album, Synthesizer, pushes the boundaries of noise rock even further. So, what new ideas or emotions you were trying to capture with this record compared to your previous works?
Yeah, it was kind of like the first record where I had these new members of the band working with me on this stuff. So it's a lot more of a collaborative effort. So that was really cool. Um, we also built a lot of machines and stuff that we used to record this record. So there was lots of new sounds and kind of new stuff that we're sort of going for. We kind of always sort of like try to top every record and make it more wild and crazy than the one before. So this one was like a lot of like trying to explore and figure out whatever avenues we could do to kind of make that happen. And yeah, it was a fun record to make.
If you have the opportunity to choose just one song of the album, what song would be why?
I'm gonna choose "Have You Ever Been in Love." It's one of my favorite songs to play live. It's one where Sandra comes to the front of the crowd of the stage and she's banging on the drums and screaming into a microphone, and it just kind of like fills me with so much joy every time we play it, and it's kind of like destroys the whole stage as we do it, and that's like really exciting.
Too. So, how important is the visual aspect to you, artist vision? Do you design those elements yourself or work with external visual artists?
It's all of those things. You're an artist and you're having people represent you, but you also want to collaborate with your friends and other artists that you really love. So I just kind of try to sort of navigate in the direction of what the art and the feeling evokes, and if all of those things connect, then that's really awesome. And so yeah, but I think kind of being like really active and involved in the art of some, we're visual people in the world, so it's like everything you see means so much, and then everything you hear is like this other sort of mystery. So where those kind of collide, I think is really cool.
It's been more than 20 years since the band started. So, what has been the biggest challenge in staying true such a radical sound and independent spirit in this music scene?
I think it's always sort of like you sort of wonder whether um, you know, I don't know if like if you can even physically go on, and do these things sometimes. Like we've been on lots of like really crazy tours and done a lot of wild things. And sometimes you always wonder when is going to be that it's just too much, but it's always really fun. And we've had such a great time doing it. And so we're going to kind of try to keep it up as long as we possibly can. But it's always cool to like play with young bands who are sort of like doing some really awesome stuff and get blown away. So I love, yeah, just playing music is so fun.
And you have a lot of pillars behind you. So how does DIY mindset, building your own gear and pedals, influence the band's sound and creative freedom?
Like for the longest time, we've just been sort of doing everything ourselves and recording our own albums and working on all of this stuff on our own. Sometimes little bits of help here and there, but I think that's like you really get to like see inside someone's kind of identity and really get to see like a pure art form, which I think is like pretty cool too. Like we've also been lucky where we haven't had to like cater to try to make like top 40 music or anything, or had to sort of, anytime people have like tried to force us to do things, we say no. So it's kind of like we've got to sort of keep true to what we've done. And I think it's sort of developed this kind of weird music, which maybe isn't always pleasing to everybody, but I think if people kind of get it and understand, then they're really psyched what kind of crazy minds we have and their weird insight into
it. Yeah, fine. Well, this year is going to be your first time in Lima, Peru. So, what are your expectations for the Peruvian audience?
I don't know really. I think I try not to like expect kind of anything, but I have some good friends from this band Resplendor from Peru, so We played with years ago, so I'm super excited. They were like really cool people and have always kind of maintained good friendship and everything with them. So I think it's if everyone in Peru is like them, then we're in for a treat. This is Oliver from A Place to Bury Strangers, and we're coming to Peru for the first time. We can't wait to be there. We're so excited to play for you. And September 6th is going to be an awesome show. Come on out.